Hello and welcome. Let's get some eggs, shall we? It's egg time. Summer in the egg time. Egg Town. Eggman McGee. Hooty doody dum. I'll just skip that. Hooty doody doo. Let's look around the map for any dungeon I haven't done like this one. I.e. and it's Yelesna. Oh my gosh, it's also Yelesna. The best combination ever. I'm at the end game now, people. Only a few more things for me to do. Just a few more things for me to do. Ooh, yeah. Okay, first I'll go around the corner and look for plants. You know? Always gotta look for plants. Gallopine right there. Yeah. I have to kill these werewolves. That has to happen. I might as well do it here, huh? Oh, yeah. Hand over the goods. Okay. I have to kill some werewolves, but whatever. I'm not sure how many. How many? 50 maybe? Usually how it works. Oh yeah. Hey there, Chris. Good morning. How's your weather today? I heard that the whole country has a lower average. Normally I sleep with the blanket over my head because it's too cold, you know? But I think I must have slept for a couple hours with the blanket off my head. Because I woke up and my head was quite cold. Like deep inside my head. I had to soak my head in hot water for a while. Alright, I'll do this. I'll do it. It's not for the tree though. But it's good for something. Maybe. We might get ourselves a weird body part guy. And get some eggs. Yeah, my internet's kind of going in and out this morning, so yeah, my internet's going in and out. I think it's back now. I'm looking at my bit rate. It should be good now. Should be good now. Should be good now. Yeah. My internet blipped out there for a couple seconds, and the stream probably went away for a second. It should be good now. My internet. Gallopine by Fairy. Gallopine. Oh. Are we good now? My internet has died again. The South shall rise again. Oh no. Oh no. Are we good now? Are we good now? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I think we're good now. It's so unstable. Oh, I hope it gets stable. Okay, are we good now? I was trying to let the people know. Okay. World boss spawning in 11 minutes. On the hour. I think it's always on the hour. It's probably true, you know. On the hour. Look, I'm doing this little cellar here. Yes. Oh no. The infested mill. Cool. So I'm gonna work really hard on getting a bunch of eggs today. I got a bunch of shards earlier and eggs. And then I ran through my quantity. Right now I'm at 3 eggs and 11 shards. Whoa. Because I ran through my stack. Didn't I? Boo doo doo doo. More berries. Doo 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 doo. I love this song. Hey there, Barry. How's it going? If it ain't Barry. Galavine. Alright. I will be going to that event or the world boss. I'm just drifting and sifting through to get a couple plants. Just want to check over here for a second for potential plants. E. Looking Galavine. That's it. Oh, there's a buddy in here. Mm-hmm. I would like to complete that dungeon because I haven't done it before. You know? So again, my internet might cut out. Please hit that follow button. it really is a temporary thing. Normally it's nice and smooth. I have different times during the year when it gets bad. You know? If you watch me over the years, you know that every so often there's a time period where it's bad. Or something. Oh yeah, Blackberry. Oh yeah, Blackberry. Oh yeah, Galavine. Oh no, Angry Bread. Just like so. I'm getting Biteberry and completing Tree of Whispers because it's in yellows. Nah. Let's look for this ravaged corpse. Yeah. So I can successfully do tier 100 nightmare dungeons. I'll make a dedicated video for that and then post that to the internet. You know? So I know you want to have a nice example. I'll probably just run a bunch of dungeons and record them and label them based upon the title of the dungeon. Or the name of the dungeon. Oh yeah, the Butcher of Tesflipioba. Alright, and now we go way over here to the corner. I'm watching the timer. Oh yeah. Push, push, push. There's going to be a plant around the corner sometime. Alright, got a Biteberry. A lot of Biteberry today, though. 7 up there. Whoa, look at that. Galavine 7. Galavine. The altar of reaping, and then I'll do that dungeon right there because I haven't done it yet, and it's for the Tree of Whispers. A big old chunk. And I had to complete the Tree of Whispers to get random body parts. Random body parts. Right, no event. Okay, it's dungeon time. Dungeon time. Time to do the dungeon. And do it as fast as possible now. Oh yeah. So, in an hour or so, I'll be doing the, next... Oh boy. I'll be completing the next Helltide for sure. Because I'm running out. I feel like it's relatively easy to get a bunch of shards. It just requires doing the Helltide. It takes an hour. And you end up with, let's just imagine... between 2 and 3 eggs. Oh, sorry, 2 and 3 shards. Or, sorry. Yeah, between 2 and 3. Dual boss fights out of it. So, between 4 and 6. Between 4 and 6. And that requires a certain amount. Let's just imagine that every tree turn in, that every time that you turn in the Grim Favors, the Tree of Whispers, and get your little reward box, and it has body parts inside, it's going to have 1 or 2 body parts. And it requires a gurgling head, a malignant heart, a blackened femur, and trembling hand. It's like 4 different things. You can convert them between each type a little bit. Especially if you have excess hearts a little bit. You can convert the heart to the other types, and then you can cycle the other types between each other without a loss. Meaning you could eventually turn a trembling hand into a blackened femur. If you just keep on trying. You make a random body part box using one of the body parts besides the heart and some rare material, and it gives you another body part out of it. It could be the same body part or a different body part. So it requires maybe 4 or more, roughly 4 Tree of Whispers rotations to do one Varshan boss fight, in theory. If you're busy across the map doing a bunch of stuff, paying attention, then you might end up killing a few more of those malignant or the grotesque debtor that has the body parts. They appear after events, they appear after Legion events sometimes, they appear after world bosses sometimes, that sort of thing. They appear in a cellar sometimes. So if you're playing the game quite a bit, you end up killing quite a few of those guys. And those guys will have between 1 and 2, maybe 3 body parts. Well, I think it's just between 1 and 2, and there could be more than one of them that spawn. It could be based upon the number of players in the area.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
But if you're, doing a variety of activities across the map, focusing on the Tree of Whispers, you end up with some Varshan action. I don't know the exact income rate, but I gotta hurry this up. I'm looking for prisoners for this dungeon. This is just some throwaway dungeon, a normal dungeon. I'm just doing it for the objective. So I'm gonna do this little objective back here. Only because, like I mentioned, it could have a grotesque debtor. You must defend the ritual. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Come on. Come on, Tar. Son of a flim flam. Ugh. The very end. Alright, let's go. I did not have to do that. Oh no. Okay, I thought I lost connection for a second because I thought that wolf was stuck in place. See, this is the multiplayer game, so I can tell right away if there's an issue with my connection. If it weren't a multiplayer game, I might be just playing for a bit and, oh no, I look over. Hey there, Ryan, you want to get this game? It's really good, look. Yeah, look. It's so good. Right now, I'm on a mission. Oh no, the world boss. Dang it. Oh no. I lost track and now the world boss is going to be dead. I lost track of time and now I missed the world boss. There's no way I'll make it to that in time. Oh well, I missed the world boss. Okay. And we have 2 body parts. So be it. I'll mark everything for sale. Have you played the previous Diablos there, Ryan? And just so you know, my connection's kind of shaky, so it might blip out every so often. Alright, there we go. All done. Well, you haven't played other Diablos? Doesn't really matter. It don't really matter. Alright, that's done. Okay, I haven't done this one. Let's go out here. Well, it's a really good game. There's lots going on. I'm doing a particular task, hence the title of the stream, so... I'm level 100, you know? In-game. My character's very strong. I'm a barbarian. And I made it to the end of all these tasks and challenges, and now I'm really working on just a few things. I'm trying to generate a material to spawn a boss. Or I'm trying to generate a series of materials to spawn a boss. It's pretty cool how it works with the end game here. The end game is sort of, you're trying to grind this boss named Duriel, because he has uber unique items, like really amazing, super rare, highly effective, game-changing garbage. And yes, there is a shapeshifter, Ryan. It's called a druid, and it's awesome. It could turn into a werewolf or a werebear, and it looks really cool when it does it. And it's very powerful. The werewolf is very powerful. It's a druid. A druid. You know?
From that, we have missing.
I'm on a mission.
Claims the light will save us
Give
from
me a
this.
second. Okay, I'm on a mission. Let's work on it. I'm specifically trying to obtain a bunch of these eggs, hence the title of the stream. And to get the eggs, I have to complete these Tree of Whispers activities. It's kind of complicated if you never played Diablo before, but this game provides plenty of activity. There is no warlock, Ryan. There's a sorcerer, a druid, a rogue, a barbarian, and a necromancer. So maybe you mean a necromancer is similar to a warlock. A warlock summons demons, and a necromancer summons undead. You know?
Dark all around. Why did Mother go? I don't want to be alone.
A warlock would be cool, though. A warlock would make sense. I don't know if there are warlocks in the Diablo lore. This game has a really nice lore. So I recommend that you don't skip the storyline as much as you might want to like level up all fast and everything. You know what I mean? I've been seeing like new people skipping this campaign. It's ridiculous. I think you'll really like the game if you play the campaign. Just know that once you beat the campaign, there's a couple more layers of flim flam going on that you didn't have access to. Like this whole stuff I'm doing right now is only after you beat or skip the campaign. Sort of. Like the game gets more content and evolves as you get deeper. So ordinarily you have your main quest, right? Your main campaign and your side quests. And there's a million side quests all throughout every little town has a bunch of side quests, you know. And you get credit for them, of course, and there's dungeons and so forth. But really, you really are supposed to do the dungeon when you're told to go do the dungeon. Like, I lost my journal inside that dungeon. Can you get it for me? That whole thing is what you're supposed to do. what I'm doing right now is called the Tree of Whispers. You see? The Whispers of the Dead. I'm collecting grim favors to turn in at the Tree of Whispers. This is only after you beat the campaign, or if you skip the campaign, but it provides tons of content and guidance. You see, you have these little icons that appear across the map, but they move across the map. You see, it says it has an hour and a half. You get credit for doing certain things, for doing that activity, for finding some body in this area, for going into that cellar, for finding the other body, for turning in motes that I collected off of dead bodies, and for doing that dungeon. There's normally content everywhere, but you get extra credit sometimes. It's sort of like a bounty. But you get a reward box all the time, along with a bunch of XP, after completing 10 grim favors. That's just what happens all throughout the map. It moves across the map. You see it's over there, a little bit, down there, you know. There's also the Blood Harvest, which rotates back to back across the map. Here it says it's going to be, 52 more minutes, but it's going to move someplace else. Okay? You get extra credit for doing things. There's a bunch of extra vampires, and it's great. And you get extra Tree of Whispers credit. It's really cool. And there's a Helltide, which you can't see right now because it's not currently active. It'll be a large strip of land, like this entire sector will be red, and you're doing it for particular reasons, getting particular resources, doing particular stuff for particular reasons. And in terms of like the end game that people are doing, you have these nightmare sigils to open up a nightmare dungeon. It's a random location with randomized modifiers, and it's just a harder version of a dungeon. You see, there's a math equation. It's 50 plus the world tier plus the nightmare dungeon level. In this case, I'm in world tier 4 plus 54 plus 100 for the tier. The enemies would be level 154, even though we stop at level 100. So it's the way to fight harder enemies, to get potentially better loot, and to level up something called glyphs, which is deeper into your character. You see, you have this normal skill tree that you dig through, and it ends at level 50. After level 50, you earn Paragon points that you fill out this board. You earn 4 points per level. And you dig your way through, you unlock little bonuses and everything. You combine the boards. See, there's different options for these boards with different bonuses. You have to pick and choose and rotate and find a path. And this is where a lot of the build complexity comes from. But that Paragon board stuff doesn't really happen until after you beat the campaign. If you're playing normally and like going through the game, doing side quests as they come, like this is the side quest.
Oh, just reading this fellow's entrails.
You know what I mean?
The goatmen are encroaching ever more on our lands. I'm trying to determine why, how. With a bit of skill, you can learn a lot.
So if you focus on the main campaign,
not many remember or practice the old ways, but you split the gut and read the mess that pours out. Help me open the gut further, will you? I'm not getting a good reading, and my hands aren't as steady as they used to be.
yeah. Main quest, side quests. By the time you're done with all that, you should be level 50. By the time you're done with the main campaign and the side quests and everything, roughly level 50. Let's just say
Hard enough time getting hold of this one. Would you so kindly round up a few more for me? Meet me back at Corbach.
the enemies in World Tier 2, I think they end at level 50 something. You know what I mean? Or let's just say the enemies in World Tier 3 begin at 50 something and then end at 70. And then you're supposed to move on to World Tier 4. But you can't move on to World Tier 3 until you've beaten the campaign and completed a special dungeon afterwards, and then you gain access to World Tier 3. To move on to World Tier 4, you have to complete a campaign. Start up. You have to make it to like level 60 something. It's supposed to be level 70, but you can do it early. And then you complete a capstone dungeon that might be kind of hard, but it's not. Sorry. I'm working on this Tree of Whispers thing, but there's like a weird side quest here that's also interrupting my progression. I have a side quest and some other garbage. We need to take care of all this really quick. Okay, now let me go find this body. I don't want to do that event. I'm looking for plants along the way. This would be the guy. There he is. He's done. Alrighty. And now I want to go down to the cellar. I'll do that dungeon at the very end. If anybody has any questions, I'm more than happy to demonstrate something. I need these plants to make high-end incense. It's not entirely like WoW in that regard. There's no profession like gathering or herbalism. Alright, into the hole we go. I want you to think of this game as not being created in the light of World of Warcraft, but being created in the shadow of Diablo. You know? It's a separate enterprise with sequels coming after each other, so you expect things in the Diablo flavor, not so much the WoW flavor, even though there's certain quality of life things that exist in other games that are able to be used in this game, like transmogrification of the gear. That whole idea, like changing how you look, or mounts. That whole thing. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna find another corpse real quick, like. It's always so dark in this game sometimes. It's always sometimes so dark. I'm gonna knock out this event right here. There's a bunch of random events hanging out. Let's just say that other games, you have limited reason to continue after you beat the game. This one, it feels like the game sort of begins once you beat it. It's like, whoop, I got that out of the way. Now it's time to really play the game. You know? Like, unique items don't even drop until after you beat the game. Like, there's special items that do extra stuff. So there's no Helltide, there's no Tree of Whispers, there's no unique items. You know, Paragon, the whole glyph leveling, like the Nightmare Dungeon thing. A lot of stuff. Galavine. And here's the corpse. And I'll knock out this dungeon as fast as possible, skipping all the enemies, mind you. This is just about the objective. I'm rather rich. You see, I have 1.488 billion gold. Alright, that's done. We're gonna go straight back down to this dungeon. and complete it ASAP. And whenever that's done, I'll go out to the next blood harvest and complete those tasks. I'm just trying to focus on getting body parts here. I'm getting some body parts. So, my goal is to destroy 3 idols. I will go as fast as possible. This location is called Garan Hold. Yeah. Awesome. I'm trying to find idols. It's gonna go through. Easy peasy. Bada boom. I don't have to kill anybody here. We're just doing it for the objective. And for the codex entries, for, you know, long-term completion in this season. So now we have this whole sunk cost fallacy issue with my character here. The longer I invest, or the more time I invest with this character, the less I really want to do something new. Especially because I'm a streamer, you know? I have this nice character that does all kinds of stuff, and I could demonstrate all kinds of things, and I'm rich. And that's the reason to watch my stream. I'll play with some new character. I'll be like a little baby. Nobody wants to watch a little baby. Maybe. Sometimes you do. Fine. Yay. Fun. Yeah. Yikes. I win. Peace. Open the box. Well, open the... Oh well. Alright, let's go. I'm looking for one more idol, wherever it might be. Probably not over here. Let's go this way. Yeah. You got the Havarian spear. I wasn't even tracking the item. Is that a uber unique? Is it really good or something? I haven't looked at the loot chart. I'm just doing this just for Grim Papers, by the way. This is just a normal dungeon. Just a normal dungeon. The Havarian spear. Oh, a Havarian. Yeah. Like butter. Oh, a source for Uber Unique. Nice. You got that in Doombringer? Yes. I also have the Doombringer. Yes. For the sorcerer, huh? But what does it do, if you remember? I also want the Harlequin. So I would like the Harlequin and the Grandfather Sword. I have the Doombringer. Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure that's what helped me do the high-end stuff. I'm really happy I'm able to do tier 100 dungeons. I have to make a clip of it or something. You do the thing. I'm just trying to hurry up here. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. The whole point of this stream is to collect eggs, you know, for Duriel. I did a bunch of Duriel boss fights yesterday. Hey look, body part. There it is. Yay. Just like candy. Oh, man. Yo, oh, it grants you a shrine effect for 20 seconds after. Oh my gosh! With a 30-second cooldown, so it's only 10 seconds that is not active? What?
It is done.
It grants you a random shrine effect? And it has 40% attack speed? Goodness gracious. That's awesome. I'm gonna go dump all this stuff here. More trees.
Very good. Another time.
That's awesome. Okay, so now I'll knock out the Blood Harvest for a second. I'm gonna be really focusing on the Whisper missions. I'm not just trying to loot and kill random bad guys, okay? Alright. I've done my time. I've done my time. The boots for town. These are town boots.
I got stabbers, cutters, casters.
Dabbers, cutters, and casters. What about bashers? Stabbing and cutting. Bashing and smashing. Alright, we're going straight to the structures over here. I'm on a mission. I'll do the blood siphon only to find a bunch of dudes for the other mission. That'll be 2. I'll go ahead and do this right here. It'll just take a second. He went behind me. And that's done. And all the way over. Okay, I'm gonna go on the beach and look for a blood siphon. Yeah. You have 52% So 52.2% damage for crowd control, very nice. 52.5% damage. Ooh, what? 24% critical strike chance. Oh my gosh. Well, that sounds like a really good weapon. That spear sounds like it's as good as the grandfather sword, but for a sorcerer. That spear sounds like it's like the most amazing spear ever. But it's two-handed though, right? Which, so, I guess it makes up for it. Because it's two-handed, so you're losing a slot, you know what I mean? So, let's just say it better be busted because it's two-handed, you know what I mean? Because you're losing a thing, you know? And you might have had, well, I think it's even. Because in the offhand, you usually have stuff like critical strike chance, attack speed, blah, 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 you know? And so that weapon better have, so let's just say, yeah, it makes up for it. Because you would have had some other weird thing in the other slot. It's always a horrible consequence. Like with the Druid. Druid had that consequence as well. I would lose some aspect for my overall build if I went with a two-handed weapon. Yeah, the Shrine effect is amazing. If it was just that alone without the damage boost and all that garbage. Did your attack power go up? That's the big question. Did your lifted attack power go up? See, when I put this Doombringer on, I was iffy, even though it's amazing, you know? Because my old weapon had like 75 strength and some other garbage, and I was concerned that I might go down, but I went up by several thousand with that darn thing. Nice. Mine sort of fluctuates. It's really about whenever I get into Wrath of the Berserker mode. It builds up. And I have this one big attack that deals like 15 million damage. But I have to get it all spurred up. Like that. It can one-shot most things. Alright. We're almost done with these structures. Alright, that's done. And now we have one more thing. Just a few ghouls to catch. I'll go ahead and do this event for the final activity. This should give me all the ghouls I need. Are you level 100, Austin? I would imagine you're at least 90 or something, right? You ever go berry plucking? Do you care at all about plant plucking? I've been trying to, you know, get a ton of plants for these different instances and everything. For the extra boosty boost. I used to need it to do certain things. Now I don't really need it. But I do need a few more stats to activate my high-end runes. I'm missing some dexterity or something. So I like to go for the Chorus of War. And whenever I do a tier 100, I could do it without. But I'm sort of lacking with some of my resistances. So I'll take a Elixir of Magic resistance. And which you can't craft, you have to farm from Hellside. And the Chorus of War. Soothing Spices provides plus 10% resist all. And then one of the lower ones. There's 2 different incenses that are tier 1, and one provides lightning, cold, and poison. Another one is fire, shadow, and cold. So I took one of those. But then when it wore off, I was still fighting and I was still surviving. I have a lot of damage mitigation from different sources. That sword that I got was just the final piece of the puzzle. You see, my Paragon board's been through a couple changes over time. At first, well, not at first. At one point, I respec my Paragon board to go straight for the resistance nodes first. Mind you, the sorcerer has an advantage that intelligence equals resistance. So, you sort of have a slight advantage. Mind you, I have a slight advantage because strength equals armor. You know what I mean? And all that. And there's extra damage resistance built into the character. Right? Because it's a barbarian, so it's kind of even. But then I respect it to become like a glass cannon. But then I wasn't all the way a glass cannon, and I moved some of the points into all the damage resistance nodes, and then I filled in the gaps based upon my gear, and then gave myself some gems and everything. It's really about it's because I'm using these 2 unique items. I can't specify the resistances all that much. But by default, my resistances are like so. I like to have my resistances by default around 40-ish, you know, to survive. But I have all these other layers of damage resistance that it doesn't really matter, you know. But I can get all this up to 70 through those means I just mentioned to fill in the gaps. You know, the plus 25 resist all from the elixir, and the plus 10% from the flim flam, and then whatever. It's really that cold is a bit low, you know? Everything else is fine, but that cold's a bit low. Cold doesn't really come up all that often in terms of damage. I think it's really about the rate to get frozen. Yes, I've respected a million times. Yeah, so, Austin, you're preparing for the future, right? There's some event. Is it December 12th? I know that there's some sort of activity involving Lord Zir, right? There's some sort of ladder thing. Not so much a ladder, but you're supposed to dig deep through some challenge involving Lord Zir, right? And I heard, well, my poison's basically maxed out. In my chest armor, I have plus 55, so it easily maxes out. And there's damage over time resistance. At one point, I swapped out my rubies for amethyst for damage over time resistance, which is an amazing thing. At first, I thought I had to. Or for, you know, the damage resistance while fortified gems, or whatever. But now, I'm just using a lot of healing. I have like this life on kill, and I have healing from several different sources and a ton of life. I'm at 27,000 life. I would like to get that to 30,000. You know, that would be nice. I'll probably be respecking again once I get the Harlequin crest because of all the extra flim-flam. But yeah, on December 12th or something like that, there's supposed to be some sort of event. Well, I'm not sure when it is, but there's something happening soon involving Lord Zir and some challenge to fight. And yes, the avatar of Zir, that's where it is. That's where it is. That's it. I just didn't know the name. And that's why I've been saving the exquisite blood, because I'm not sure if it takes the exquisite blood to get into it, you know? I'm not quite sure. It's sort of like with the malignant ring thing. It required the spawning material for Lord Zir to do. Okay, I'll be going down here now. Yeah. You know? Yeah, You had to have a bunch of body parts to get the new ring. So in this case, maybe you need the blood, so I've been saving up some blood. Oh, and it costs sigil dust? Okay, well that's good to know. That's good to know before I went and crafted it, because I just started doing some nightmare dungeons, you know, and I've been crafting some. And I gotta be careful. I don't want to waste my sigil dust, because I could easily like craft a bunch and then delete them all until I get some choice dungeons. But I realize I don't even need to be picky and choosy with my sigils anymore, because I can handle hard stuff. Oh yeah, the Tears of Blood glyph. Do you know what it does? You say it's harder than a tier 100? Well, that's good, because at least I could do a tier 100. So if I knew about that, about how hard it would be, my goal would have been to hopefully be able to do a tier 100 before, but I did, and I'm good. Yay. Alright, so we're going to go out here and knock out the Tree of Whispers activities for more body parts. Every node purchased in range of the glyph increases attack damage. Okay. Oh, I guess hence... oh, but the reward is that, right? Maybe there's other rewards for going deeper. I'm wondering at what point do you get that glyph, because you'd think that the reward would help you through the same challenge. You mentioned that the enemies have more life than a level 100, so you'd have to have more attack power to get through them. Alright. Hello.
So dark.
We're going down to the cellar next.
Please stay. Grandfather was supposed to walk me home.
Dev says it's impossible to get through all 25. Well, that's fun. A true challenge. The abattoir. That's fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Goodbye. Alright, I'm working on the Tree of Whispers. And I'm looking for plants as I go. I have a whole lot of fortify. Yeah. Looking for 2 seconds. Yay, you see it's worth it doing these cellars. Look, it's a buddy. I need him. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll quickly... How much more time is there? 19 minutes. Oh no. I'm gonna quickly turn in these moats over here. I have enough time to complete that dungeon and do all these tasks. Yeah. I'm Mr. Blightshade. Falling out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. The Tree of Whispers is ready for my grim favors. .org style, yes. This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel okay. Hand over the body parts. I'm just going to do this for a while, you know, and then look at my body parts and see what I got to do with them. Knock it out. And I will do the next Helltide in half an hour. And I want to make sure I get it right away. Figured out that the boxes move every hour on the hour. Which means... it'll move at the 45-minute mark or something. Because it'll be starting at 1:15. Yeah, I gotta hurry. It's kind of far away, you see. I'll just knock out this dungeon. Because I haven't done it yet. See, I've had a list of dungeons I haven't done yet for the Codex. But I figured might as well do them while they are Whisper events. It's like a 2-bird, 1-stone scenario. Alright, I'm just gonna skip everything. Our goal is to smash through a couple gates. And then another one, and then another one. Let me out. Let me out. I'm traveling to the Festering Ruins. Now I have to go find the Animus Carriers. Here we go. This shrine's lasting a while. That random shrine effect thing sounds just amazing. I tell you what. Because, you know, you should get a movement speed buff with it, right? 10%? That just sounds fantastic. Alright. Okay, I'm going to try to, I'll do the side quest if we see it. Is that all of them? Let's just hope. I didn't miss something back there. And yet, I did. Yay. And then we go back to the animusurn.com. Yes. I'm just trying to get some body parts here. Ooh, this is the easy one. Don't you love these short dungeons? Jeez. Okay. I'm reloaded. This is a tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. Let me see if I could make it across to that Legion event. But probably not. I could probably catch the tail end of it, you know? They're not immediate things.
Please help.
Well, I can't do this right now. I'm trying to head to this. Probably make it. Like I said, they're not immediate. Unless it puts me in some other spot here. I'm just going to check to see if it's still active. Hey, look, it's active, you see? You see, people? Have no fear. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm gonna fight it from this way, moving back this way. You know? And I'm ready. I'm ready. And then you go for the big dog. And this is almost over. I'll go back and get that body. Yeah. See if there's an extra body after the activity. There might be a grotesque corpse poo or whatever. Alright, that's done. Ooh, look, there's two. Alright. Alright, look.
Look.
Yay. Trembling hand and malignant heart. Ooh. Yay. Body parts. And now let's go back over here and find this corpse, which I already found. Didn't I just find it? Maybe over here? It has moved. Where is it? There it is. Somebody else already started it. And done. And now we go find, or we go down to this event. And it's not active, but it will be. I can go someplace else now. Yeah, the event will be active soon. If I don't gotta do it, let's go check out the Fractured Peaks. Let's go knock out some stuff over here in the Fractured Peaks. And I'll get some plants along the way. When in doubt, that's what I have to do. You know? I'm looking for plants primarily. That was the consequence of unloading my package right in front of the stupid portal. Oh, I waste my time. I tell you what, no respect. I'm surrounded by idiots. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna primarily look around for the plants. I'll fight when I need to. Bite berry, whatever. A nice chunk of enemies, huh? Oh, my horse died. My horse died. Alright, we got some bite berry. And bite berry. We need that chorus of war, people. I find that most people don't use incense. Kinda weird. Okay, let's hurry up and go straight back to the tree. Back to the tree and get more body parts. Body parts. I wish there was an auction house. Yeah. $10 million gold per shard. 9 million gold per egg.
It's done. Different this one.
I'm just messing with him. I said that I'll be selling my... Oh boy, that was quick. I was just joking about selling, because people over here in chat are saying, in the in-game chat, 10 million per egg. Another person said 9 million. Then I cut it down by I said 4 billion. Just to, you know, that's why auction houses are cool. You can just mess up the entire economy.
I carry the best.
You can invest some money ahead of time, buying up everything, wait a time period, and then post everything back for twice the amount. You know, you keep buying everything that gets put in until the resource becomes super rare. All right, we're going back. I'm doing these tree missions. Look at that photograph. 18 minutes. I'm going to a cellar. Looking for plants along the way. Looking for that buddy. Yeah. Necromancer. Necromancer. Mancer de Necro. Here comes Santa Claus. And now I'll find this corpse, do this event. Grab up and around the bend. I've already been through Yelesna, so I could kind of wait a little bit. The event is active. I say again, how copy? Mm-hmm. It's fun behind me. Okay. And now I'll do that I'll do that harvest turn in just a second. I am now destroying enemy structures. One more to destroy. Interesting. At the very top. And now for the boss. Alrighty now. We go up and around in 2. Right there. We go turn these moats in. Biteberry, yeah. I'm looking for this corpse next. I think the blood harvest will be moving soon. I'll hop on that wagon. Person asked me if I'm still selling. Person asked me if I'm still selling the eggs and stuff. I feel bad now. Getting their hope. I said 4 million an egg. 4 million per egg. Get it while they're cold, before they warm up in the summer sun. I was just trying to be funny. Hand over the goods. There it is. That was another good rotation there. Just a bit. The Lord of the Frozen Plains. Okay, that's done. And now we head on down to save some villagers. That can. Yeah. Isn't it so much fun? Here, I think my camera's a bit too bright here. I think my camera's a bit too bright. There, we need that richness of color and contrast. Know what I mean? How y'all doing? Y'all can play with me sometime if you want to. Okay, it's time to move on. Let's watch them. Brutal, I like it.
I like it.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go around here and save the people. Sort of. I'm working on the blood harvest here. We have our objectives. I'm only going to kill the people at the blood siphon. I'm trying to save everybody else. It won't take that long. I'll do this event down here in the corner. Like that. No big deal. Yay. More plants. There's usually an event here. Red dot. Yeah. And I'll go ahead and do the blood siphon when I see it. And I'll be doing the health side soon. Right when it starts. About to start. So I'd like to complete one more turn in before it begins. Alright, let's go, go, go. Something was poking my neck here. Poking me on my neck. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it has begun. I'll swap out my pants. And I'll finish these other objectives to slay these vampires and whatnot. Easy peasy. Get some garbage loot in the process. Make sure we're ready. See, in that case, the teleportation is good. He teleports right next to me. Yeah. Already a full life. Oh no. Explosions of Yore. But it's okay, because I can handle tier 100. Another wave should be coming. Another horrible wave of enemies should be coming. Hey look, I beat it. Alright. All this garbage. Now I gotta go back and sell it. And save the people. Oh, my tree is full. Is it? It is full. Well then. Tree is full and my inventory is full. Oh no. I think we're good. Okay. My internet blipped for a split second. Oh no. Oh no. If you're still here with me, let me know in the chat box. You're allowed to lurk, but not forever. You must moderate your lurking ratio.
It is done.
Yeah. Moderate thine lurking ratio of your... Alright. I think once I hit 2 billion, then I will stop selling.
Precious stones to catch the light. Come and see.
Maybe.
Another time then.
Alright, here we go. Reaching into the darkness to grab my coffee. All right. I pressed a start menu button instead of my alt button. And it ruined everything. Alright, here we go again. Yeah. Not today. It works just fine. I'm grabbing the loot, if you don't mind. Now there's a person here, it might be a problem. I have to spin before I release. There you go. Right next to me. There it is. There it is, all done. You can survive the crucible of twin flames. I have survived. Look at that. So easy. But not really. All this garbage. Okay. Again. Any changes? Maybe. I sort of just started though. I'm working on the blood harvest here. And the Helltide has just begun. I'm always sort of modifying something. Not recently. Okay, so we have until 45 minutes to open up all visible boxes. That's cool.
Up closer at a distance. I have weapons for any
That's
engagement.
cool. Stop it. That's cool. Let me grab this next load. I've already done a bunch of Groom Favors, or turn-ins. Did a couple dungeons of the normal variety. I can now consistently do tier 100 dungeons without really worrying about the modifiers all that much. All that much. I don't want to do it again. Dang it. We're done. Oh no.